Hi there, time again for Spider and Old Scooter. It's me, Old Scooter, here in my bandana head. I'm growing to like it. Got enough stuff on the screen for you? It's a pretty busy screen. Well, we're here with, I don't know what to call today's edition. The news is too hard to take edition. The Senate's health care bill came out. There's great weeping and gnashing of teeth among rational souls. Gnashing of teeth, sort of going out of style. You don't see a lot of teeth gnashing these days, even on stuff like YouTube. But I'm glad to bring it back. Anyway, we'll maybe talk substantively about it when we know a little more, but maybe not too. And yesterday, my new New Yorker came. I'm sure everybody on the East Coast got their New Yorker 3 or 4 days ago. Our mail is sort of slow out here in the countryside. So enough gabble, on with the game. I worry about covering up Spider's face. I mean, here it is, just sort of hidden, and you saw it over here. It was a big, nice portrait, and that's what she's used to having. She might get a little whanked about me covering up her face while I play the game, but heck, it's her game. How can she be mad about that? So I'll do that, but stop right there for a second, back up one, do this one. No, I can't do that one. That's dependent on this one, isn't it? Oh. Okay, so I got 2 moves out of doing it that way. Now I want to try this other 3. Gets me a 9, not as good. So let's stick with your first move. How many times have you been told that? Oh, I don't see any more moves right now that I love. I don't love that one. But it does let me do this and then this. And now I have 3 black 9s. Everybody needs 3 black 9s, Ms. McGillicuddy. So here we are after the first deal. Me staring blankly at the screen, wondering what do I do next, so I'll just take another deal. And after this deal, this little hand, I'll show you the cover of the new New Yorker in case you've not seen it. It's a hoot, as they nearly always are. They're either a hoot or moving. You could combine that and call it a hooving. I wouldn't if I were you, but you could. Oh, 10, why don't you go somewhere so I can move that queen? Well, okay, that was pretty good. Now I've got this queen jack blocked. But I'm feeling adventurous today, so we'll stick with that one. And moving that over there would be useless. Hey, Neiman Lab, good to hear from you. So let's... Oh, I promised to show you this. This is so cool. Is that a great cover? Oh, it's got reflections all over it. This poor soul, covered with tattoos, trying to fix his top knot by looking in a knot book. And look at those bulging eyes, especially the ones in the mirror. That's a great cover. Artist named Peter DeSevi. Good work, Peter. All right, now I'll show you my favorite cartoon while I'm favoring on you. A couple of thugs hauling their murder victim around an urban landscape. They run into their own blood trail and say, "Admit it, we're lost." Sickly hilarious. I like sickly only when it is hilarious, so not all that bad. Anyway, I'm always happy when the New Yorker comes and see happy. Happy. Happy McScooter. Boom. Next deal. Oh, look here. Nice. That's about it, but that was nice. Oh, here's a little something in this. And a little something else. A lot of shuffling the chairs routine here, not making any substantive advances to speak of, although that's a nice little stack. 10-4. 10-4, old buddy. You know, ham radio was 73's old man, And Citizens Band is 10-4 Old Buddy. You notice the use of the word old. And you know the name of this channel? Spider and Old Scooter. Old is coming into style. I mean, we all hopefully get old. With any luck, you get old. But the demographic statistics are that a lot more of us are getting a lot older all the time now, all over the world. Average age going up, percentage of people over 65 going up. We're going to hit nearly 10 billion by 2050. That's scary. At the rate we're going, we might not make it to 2050, which, by the way, see this little bottom end of a book that I'm plugging shamelessly here? In that, pretty much everybody, 99.99% of the human population, gets wiped out at about 2062. I don't look to take half measures in this apocalypse game. So many sci-fi writers are playing, I thought I could just get in there and play with the best of them. Something I do less well in Spider Solitaire, obviously. Darn harm. Where the moves, grooves? Not happening. Well, of course I acknowledge you may be seeing something I don't, but dims the brakes. Jake. Oh, we're coming to a sluggish end, sort of rolling to the finish line, crawling on bloodied hands and knees, you know. Not the way I like to finish a race, nor a game. But it has one great advantage. It's kind of short. I want to leave us with one question to contemplate. What the CIA says about how the Russians mainly fiddled with our election system wasn't so much their failed attempts to actually get into the voting machines. It was flooding America with their brilliant propaganda, aka fake news, stories that were picked up and transmitted around in the new great American tradition of forwarding stuff and making it go viral, and all that. I would like to know, question to contemplate, which of the fake news stories that were around during the presidential campaign actually came from Russia? Which specific stories, some of which you will have dismissed as ridiculous, some of which you will have bought as credible, others which you may have forwarded to your friends, which of those fake news stories actually came from Russia, either directly or through their proxies? When you get the answer to that, please send money. You know, this game isn't over. I still have a deal. I'm losing my turtles here. And a man with lost turtles is hardly a man at all. Not that this extra card is doing me any good. Matter of fact, it just let me spend more money. I'm now $71 in the hole, and I was only $69 in the hole. Well, there's an argument for that. There's an app for that. If I could move my 8, if I could move my 6, if I could move 3, and, you know, nothing's happening. So I said a while ago, it's all over, and in fact, I was right. See you at the next game.